Hi there, I'm Shannon Kennedy. I'm the internal medicine doctor at Remedy Wellness, and I wanted to introduce a new colleague that we are beginning to work with. As you know, in primary care, we have to at times share new diagnoses with patients, and we also think it's really important to help prepare patients for the end of life, whether it's coming in a few months or a few years or decades down the line. It's something that we want people to feel comfortable thinking about and planning for, and not have fear or overwhelm. And so today we actually had the privilege of meeting with Tracy Ashton, who is an after-loss professional, and we got to learn about her fantastic approach to this chapter of life. And I wanted to introduce her and also let her talk for a little bit on what she can offer.
Yes, hi, thank you for giving me this opportunity. And yes, so as an after-loss professional, I assist families with the administrative and estate tasks that follow a loss or moving a loved one to a new stage of care. And I can help them with the closing of the accounts, the organizing of the documents, all the practical details that come at this very overwhelming time. And I can do this with compassion, because not only am I certified in this profession, I went through it myself. So I have that, direct experience of how overwhelming it can be. So I can help your families prioritize the tasks, create timelines. I can help them create checklists. I can check in with them, hold them accountable if needed. I can assist with closing all the accounts, whether it's financial, the credit cards, the banking, the life insurance, the digital, the memberships, the online subscriptions, the utilities. And I can be that point person in terms of referring them to trusted professionals, whether it be estate attorneys or financial advisors, grief counselors. And I can be also that point person if the estate needs to be sold. I can help with that process as well.
Okay. I know a lot of people will do their paperwork, they'll have their will done, and they'll think, well, I have my will, I have my trust, and it's all just going to fall into place. And the many hours, I think you quoted,
yes,
450
hours or 18 months is what it takes to close out an average person. Yes.
Yeah, which is time off of work, time away from work, time away from family.
Exactly.
And just the emotional burden of dealing with
at
all
the
of
worst
that.
time, really.
Yeah.
Right, when you're feeling at your lowest. So
to know that there's a professional person who's certified but also has a really wonderful, peaceful energy out there is really great to know. One other thing I'd like to mention is that the best time to start working with you or someone like you is not at the time of crisis or at the very end, but to even set aside, you do a discovery phone call, or even just 1 hour of time where you can talk about, where you meet with the client and talk with them about, what things they can do to prepare. And that way you're not a stranger when it's time to call you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think from our primary care standpoint, we're going to encourage that, because it really helps people feel more at peace when that time comes. So we are grateful to meet you today, and really happy that you exist.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.